We were in church. In our church, I move around when I prophesy on people. I just walk around, and there was a lady I walked to. She was looking well dressed, jewelries and everything, looking so nice. And the Lord said to me, talk to her. So I stood her up. She had a lot of files. She was holding a lot of files. So I said to her, the Lord said, where is your driver? She said, he's outside. I said, he's not even in the church? She said, no. I said, as you get back to your location where you reside, fire him. She looked at me. I moved around, came back to her. I said, where is your driver? He said, he's outside. So I told you before now, he's outside. I said, calm down. Fire him. Sack him. She sat down. You know, there are people that come to a prophet wanting to hear what they want to hear, and it's so irritating. If you know what your problem is, why did you come? That thing they want to hear is what they want to hear, but a prophet tells you the root of your problem. So she at the end of the service, she spoke to that was her first time. She spoke to the person who brought her that she's been owed money by NNPC. That's why she came with the file. This man didn't talk about my payment. He didn't talk the money will be released. He's talking about driver. What has driver got to do with this? 2 weeks later, a driver killed her, it was on social media, dismembered her body and put it in the refrigerator. Dismembered, cut off head, hand and all that part and put it in the fridge. God was trying to say, the problem you have is closer to you than the money you have been owed. There are people who say, trust not in a friend, don't depend on the guide. In Psalm 41 verse 9, he said, my own familiar friend whom I trusted has lifted up his heel against me. In Zechariah 13 and verse 6, Zechariah 13 verse 6, he said, what are these wounds on my hand? I was wounded in the house of my friend. Am I speaking to somebody here? In Psalm 55, he said, we walk together to the house of God in company. There are people who are planted by hell to undo and cause pain. I ask for an extrication, a separation. God is about to separate you from them. Somebody say, I'm separated.